Didintle, are you there, honorable member?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's fine. But wait, did you attend today's lesson?
Yes, sir. I just
Okay,
did, sir.
okay. I don't know why, but looks like I'm just trying to remember if I saw you in the lesson, but it's fine. So I think we might continue, but another level now,
Okay.
where we do some proving of identities. But before we continue, did you understand all that or is there something that you're struggling with?
I understood, sir.
Are you sure, Didintle?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
Uh,
I just with the plus theta, but I can go.
oh, okay. I think I get you. So you're saying you need to revise parts of it, and for that you can rewatch
Yes.
the lesson.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's look for what happens when we have to do these things of proving identities. And we might be doing some complex stuff here. So just make sure that whichever part that you do not understand, you let me know, then I will move at a slower pace. So this type of questions are things that you might need to expect in an exam. And these questions, specifically this one that we are starting with, it is allocated 4 marks. So, Didintle. So when you have this thing and they say prove the following identity, you will definitely need to say left hand side, side. But you tell me, where do you think the starting point, Didintle?
Sir, are you sharing your screen, sir?
Oh, okay. It looks like I forgot to do that. Let me quickly share the screen because I've written a problem there, which I would like for you to have a look and then let me know in terms of where we can start. Can you see they didn't?
Yes, sir.
Yes, when you look at this, it's an identity where they say you need to prove this identity. So my question is, where do you think it's going to be the starting point?
You choose the side that you're working with. So in this situation, we're working with the left-hand side, and
100%.
we equate it to 0 and start working on it, sir.
Okay. So the first part you are correct, but you won't need to equate it to 0. No, it's like simplify. So it's like you just forget about that right hand side and then you simplify the left. So that's what I meant in that class to say you will firstly need to master how to simplify, because when it comes to proving identities, you just simplify the left hand side, or you simplify the right hand side, or you simplify both the sides. So this thing of identities, it is still a simplification. You just need to choose which side to simplify. Does it make sense, Didintle?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now the question is, so you just need to remember that you must never equate it to 0, because it is not equals to 0, but it is equals to 1 over cos x. The moment you say equals to 0, you have created a new equation. So,
Okay, sir.
okay, now this one, you've already identified the starting point, meaning we are going to work on the left-hand side. So now, what will be the first step in dealing with the left-hand side?
So wouldn't we have to change the tan sign to sine over cos?
Okay, so that means we have that, and then we have sine that over a
Cos.
cos that. Then we have cos x there.
Yes, sir. And then we
Okay.
put the first sign x over 1 and the last cos x over 1.
Wait, what do I write?
So in the step before that you just wrote, do we write sine x over 1 so they can all be fractions? You put the cos x over 1 and the sine x over 1.
Is it, you mean that one like that and then that
Yes,
one
sir.
like,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay. Yes, because one doesn't change anything. It's just to what I always say, fractionalize it. Yes, I
Yes.
agree. Okay, next step.
Okay, so sir, then it's going to be sine squared x
Okay.
over cos x
Mm-hmm.
plus cos x over 1.
Yes. Okay. Next
And
step.
then we have to find a LCD, which is cos x.
So what am I writing?
Oh, you're writing sine squared x times 1
Okay.
over, everything should be over cos x
Okay.
plus
It should be
plus
cos x plus
cos squared x.
cos squared x. I agree.
So because sine squared x and plus cos squared x gives us a value of 1 because it's an identity, sir.
Yes, 100%. So that means now it is
Therefore,
proven. Okay,
therefore, left-hand side is equals to right-hand side.
100%. 100%. Left hand side is equals to right hand side. I thought you were going to leave that one out, but might not be penalized. But otherwise, let's always make sure that we do that. Okay, so let me now bring this one. This one it's allocated 7 marks. Okay, let's see. We have sine x plus tan x, and then we have sine x 1 plus cos x, and this it's equals to sine x times tan x. It looks like I'll need to plug this on the chart. Normally when it's plugged, when I write, it keeps on jamming. Okay, in my presence, Didintle, you can just be writing on your side there, but explain as right, and we'll do it together once the battery maybe, yeah. Okay, so in the meantime, take me through. But before, firstly discuss what do you think will be the process here?
So I think we're working with the left-hand side again because it's the more complicated side. And then we break down
Okay,
the
I did notice that. Okay. Let me share my screen. I think it disappeared. I think now it's sharing. Let's see. Okay, yes, there's my screen.
Okay, so sir, we working with the left-hand side again.
Mm-hmm. And what are we going to do there? Yes, so you can work it out on your side, but as you work it out, explain. So the reason why I'm not writing is because I've got this on the charger. When I start writing, it's going to start jamming. So I just want you to work it out on your side, but as you work it out, explain to me what you are doing. Then we see how far you can go.
Okay, so we're going to open the bracket sine x plus sine over cos x,
Okay.
sine x over cos x. And
So you are
then,
writing there on your
and
side.
then, yes, sir. And
Okay.
then we close the bracket and open another bracket. Then we say sine x over negative sine x.
Explain that part.
So over positive sine x. 1 plus cos x, is it sine x, sir?
No, it's not. It's only okay. Let's do it this way, just so that you want to not forget. Do you agree that what gives us 1? It's actually sine squared angle. Is it when it's being added? Yes, 2 cos squared angle. This is the equation where they say that plus that it gives us 1. Can you see Didintle?
Yes, sir.
So that means if you take this one to the other side, you remain on the left-hand side with sine squared x. So that means it is 1 minus. It therefore has to be cos squared x. Can you
Oh,
see?
yes, sir.
Yes. So that means even for cos squared x, you must always start it from there to say this is originates. Then if you want to know, that means they make something the subject of the formula. Then that will go to that side. Can you see that the sign there very much important? This is positive and not negative. And again, we don't have a squared there. Can you see there, Didintle? Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good, goodest. Okay. Looks like I'm writing with no problems. Okay. Let me rewrite what you were saying, Didintle. It looks like I'm able to write with no difficulties.
Okay,
From what I remember, you said sine x, you plus it with, you did that there. And then, okay, now I want to know what am I writing there? Should I guide you on that one?
yes, please, sir. Yes, please,
So
sir.
if there is nothing that you can expand, for example, that one in the meantime, you can just leave it as it is. That cos there, you can't expand it. So you just rewrite it as it is because there's nothing much that you can do. So it's like you always look for tan. If tan is there, then you expand it. And then once you've done that, anything else, if you can't, you just rewrite it as it is. Then on your next step, okay, look for where there might be fractions which you can somehow work them out together. Can you see that it didn't? Otherwise, if there was not that possibility, this thing, it looks like you have x plus y into p over 1 minus, let's say s. Yes, can you see this thing, didn't? So
Yes,
it's
sir.
like you can say that by that, that by that. You should just see them like that, where that means it will be, let's say, py over 1 minus s, and then you still have px over that. Can you see there, Didintle?
Yes, sir.
If you don't want to do that, then you can try work out that fraction inside that bracket so that you have it as one term. So now that will then be the easier thing to do. So it's more like I'm saying, work out this one. What are you going to have there?
Okay, so sir, we're going to have sine squared x over 1
Over
1 plus cos x
1 plus cos cos x. But how did you come to that conclusion, honorable member? Looks like you took the part there.
Yes, sir, I don't even know.
Didintle. There would definitely call 10,111, honorable member. There's no way you can write that and you've got no idea of what you were doing. You remember there, I was saying everything has to make sense. Everything has to make sense. Okay. You see, Didintle, these things, they are not that much complicated. You will see. It's just something that you forgot. You remember, when you are dealing with the fractions, why do you not fractionalize this thing, Didintle?
May you please repeat your question?
So I was saying, why do you not fractionalize this thing like that?
Because I don't.
So you fractionalize it like that so that you can do what you did on the previous question. You remember where you said your LCD is cos angle.
Yes,
Then
sir.
you cross multiply. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So does it make sense now regarding what you're supposed to do?
Yes, sir.
Or if it doesn't make sense, I'm not sure if there's another way in which I can explain, but in short, I'm simply trying to say there's really nothing much we can do in terms of expanding these things, but normally they are tempting you to then work out that thing into one term. So you just need to fractionalize that and then work it out. So can you see, it looks like we can take out something as common factor there, Didintle. I'm not sure if you're able to see.
Is it cos x? We can cancel it out, sir. I think.
No. It can't cancel because it's like you have x plus 4, which is divided by x. You can't cancel that one.
Okay, sir.
Now it makes sense, nay?
Yes, sir.
So you can just take out something as common factor. So just know that when you have a sign of a plus or a minus, you will always take out something as common, always, but that should be something that you should be on the lookout for. Can you see this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we can take it out as common factor and say sine x. What are we going to remove?
Times cos x. Then you put cos x in the bracket.
Yes.
Plus 1.
Yes, 100%. Plus 1. At the bottom, we still have our cos x, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And there again, we still have our sine x, and then we have make. So do you now agree that you have one term there, you have one term there? Then it means this will multiply with that will multiply with that. I'm not sure if you agree with me on that one, Didintle.
I do, sir.
Yes, okay. Maybe let's rewrite it nicely and just say that means sine x with that cos x plus 1. It will multiply with sine x. Again, it means this cos x will therefore have to multiply with the whole of that. I'm not sure if you agree here, Didintle.
I do, sir.
Yes, something that you should notice is that this and that is the same, even though they are not arranged in the same order or in the same manner. Do you agree?
Yes, sir. Because of the positive sign, sir.
Yeah, so it's either you start with one or you start with cos. You can still rearrange if you like. But at the end of the day, do you agree they are going to cancel?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's when you can cancel. And then you have sine, which is then multiplying with sine. Do you agree it's going to be sine squared x?
Yes. Over cos
Divided by what?
cos x.
Over cos x, yes. So is it the same as the right-hand side, or do we still need to work out the right-hand side?
We still need to work out the right-hand side.
But do you think if we can work it out, we are going to end up getting that thing on the left-hand side?
Yeah, yes, maybe if you take sine x out as a common factor in, I don't know.
Okay, let's then look at it. Right-hand side, we are having sine x times tan that. So you must always know that you only take out something as common factor if in between you have a sign of a plus or a minus. If you don't have those, you don't take anything out as common factor. It's
Okay,
like
so
you are saying a 2x. You can't take out 2 and say 2 is common factor, then you still write x there. Can you see?
yes, sir.
You can only do it if, for example, it's 2x. If it's a plus or it's a minus, then you have x. Then you can take it out as common factor.
Yes,
Makes sense, Didintle?
yes, sir.
So you just need to be careful of that. So that's why it's very much important that you are able to deal with what is it? The fractions. Did I copy that one correctly? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. So now the right-hand side, let's see. We have sine of that, which is no, I see. This thing is not a squared. There's just tan. What did I write there? Did I say square on the original? No,
No,
I
sorry.
didn't say squared. Okay. Yes. So it's already clear now. Now it's clear. You two can see, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that means now we end up having cos square, no, sine squared, and then it's done. Now it's done. So now we will definitely need to move on to the next one. And the next one is allocated 6 marks. But do you think you've understood there, Didintle? Can you see how long this thing is? Not that
Yes,
much difficult. You just need to know the tactics to say. Sometimes they can do this and they want you to do that and all of that. I've done many of these things and I came to a conclusion that they just repeat same things but different. You'll find that on a different question they wanted you to do this. They just extract that part, they combine it with another from a different question, and then they form an identity and they want you to work it out. So you need to do as many as you can so that you will know all the necessary tactics. So, okay, let me quickly give you this one. This is number 3, which is 1 over cos x being equals to cos x divided by 1 and then we have plus x. Okay, Didintle, and let's see, just hold on. Okay, maybe very quickly work out that one. Just work it out on your side, and then you will only give me the final answer. So you won't need to explain as you work it out. Did you get that? Didn't?
yes, sir.
Okay. Are you winning there, Didintle, or are you seeing flames?
I'm still working on it.
Okay, then it's fine. I'm just trying to cook some more problems here. I want to give you most difficult questions. Yeah, today I want you to have nightmares and the difficult ones. I'm searching here. Don't rush it, Didintle. We still have a lot of time. Don't rush it, honorable member. Very nicely. Just work it out.
So
Mm-hmm.
I might be a little bit stuck, but it's because of the LCD, sir. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure if at the stage where I cancelled the 1 plus sine x was the right stage, and it just threw off the whole calculation. So I'm not quite sure where I went wrong, sir.
So you probably started with the right-hand side, nay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go for it. What did you write?
I said cos x times cos x plus sine x times 1 plus sine x over 1 plus sine x times cos
Wait. What am I writing now? Cos x?
Okay, over 1 plus sine x.
Okay, maybe let's take that shortcut. I think now I see you multiplied by that cos x from the tan, nay?
Yes, sir. And then I said plus sine x in the same, under the
Okay, on
same,
the same line, okay.
um,
Which you
time
had to multiply with that. Then I'll need to create some space there. Okay, maybe let me start it there and say, okay, I do agree with you on that one. So let me just write it. So I start with a fraction, but no, that, and then I'll say cos x is multiplying with cos x. That must be added to, maybe let's say sine x into the whole of that.
yes, sir.
And then at the bottom,
I said 1 plus sine x times cos x.
1 plus sine x. So it's always best to just put it on this side. Okay. Even if it's on the other side, it's fine. It's like 2 times 4 or 4 times 2 is the same. Okay. And then what would be the next step?
So, sir, the next step, I said cos squared x because they're right next to each other.
Okay.
And then I said, I canceled the 1 plus sine x, and I'm not sure if I should have done that.
Okay. No, you can't. You can't because it's like you have x plus a y divided by maybe let's say xy then we say y there. You see,
Oh, yes,
you
because
you
the times at the
you
bottom, I see.
you can't cancel that with that because of that sign.
Okay, so do I just
Yeah.
FOIL out the brackets?
So that means we'll definitely need to try do something, but let's see. Let's see. It looks like the best thing to do for now, it is maybe to try and remove those brackets at the top.
Okay, so then it's
And
going
then
x.
we'll have that. I would agree with you in terms of what we can have there. And then that will be sine squared that, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. The question now is, do we need to work out those ones at the bottom? Sometimes, Didintle, maybe as a strategy, maybe just leave this one as it is, just to check if you can do something with that one at the top.
Yes, sir.
So you just rewrite it like that. It's like you do it parts by parts, parts by parts. At the top, do you think we have something there? Mm.
Okay, so sir, can you take out sine x as a common factor? And then
Okay. If we take it out as common factor, we are going back to where we are coming from.
Okay. So
So you
would
see,
agree with so would you agree with me if I said the cos x plus sine squared x gives us 1 plus sine?
yes, exactly that. That's what they wanted to. So they were trying to be smart by making sure that the cos squared is there, and then the sine squared is there, so that you don't notice. Can you see a Didintle?
Yes, sir.
Then sometimes it will get to a situation where you have it like this, s sine x plus 1. Let me show you something. Remember, we wanted to also multiply these things. So that means we were going to have this. So that means we're going to have cos x times sine x. Do you agree? That's if we had to multiply that by that. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So let's say we did multiply that by that. What was going to be the next step?
Well, with the sine x's, then okay, no, because it's attached to the cos x. So no, you wrote cos x plus cos x times sine x. It should be cos x times cos x plus sine x at the bottom
Eh,
half.
At the bottom, you say it should be what?
Cos x times cos x plus sine x.
No, not a plus, because I did that by that and then that by that. So you need to be very careful on that one. It's like you having x into 1 plus y. It will be x plus xy and not x plus x plus y. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure. Can you
Yes,
see
yes.
Didintle?
Yes, I see it.
You just need to be very careful of that. Okay, so you will notice why I said let's do it part by part. So what if we did not do that by that and we left it as it was, which was cos x, and then we had 1 plus sine x? Then what would we do?
So my approach would be I'd cancel the sine x plus 1 with the 1x plus sine, and then my final answer would be cos x negative 1, and then I'd put 1 over cos x as my final answer, sir. But I don't know if that's mathematically correct.
Sure what you were saying, especially the negative and the what, but what I can say is that you just need to remember that the whole of this thing, same as that, is just that I started with sine there.
Yes, sir. Okay, so the top half is times by 1, an invisible one, right? So if they
Yeah.
cancel each other out, then it would be 1 over cos x, right, sir?
Yes, yes. So that means this cancels with that. And then you just remain with 1 over cos x. It ends there, this one.
Or right-hand side is equals to left-hand side, sir.
Yes. And let's see, is it? Where is the start of this one? Where is this? Okay, no, it starts there. So, yes, it's equals to that. What I wanted you to notice, Didintle, is that you don't necessarily need to always remove the brackets. Just do it part by part. You see what we have done there?
Yes, sir.
This one, you did notice that it gives us 1. So I deliberately did not start with 1 there. I started with sign because I wanted to confuse you there so that it looks like this is not the same as that. So I just wanted you to remember that this one, it starts with sign, this one, it starts with 1. But because everything is positive, then just know it's the same. It's just the arrangement.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's fine. I've got another one, which is with 5 marks. Okay, let's see. We have 1 over I've got an x there that we must plus with tan x, which is equals to, and let's see, tan x over sine squared x. Okay, there's another one. Let's see. Okay, it's fine again. This one also, work it out on your side just to check if they balance. Then where you get stuck, then we'll do the same.
Okay, sir.
Is it showing you flames?
Yes, sir. But I'm trying, sir.
Okay. You must just focus on it. Don't pray. Don't pray on the side. Prayer won't assist you. You know by now, most. We don't pray in mathematics. Okay.
Sir, I'm seeing things I've never seen before in maths, sir. With my calculator.
What? Okay.
With my
Let's see.
calculator.
What did you do
So,
there?
can I just say, sir, when I first started, I started with the left-hand side. Then I saw it got a bit complicated. So then I started working on the right-hand side, and it's even more complicated. So, sir, may you
Maybe
please guide me on which side
let-
maybe I should lean towards?
So in terms of the size, you will definitely get to a situation where you might need to attend to both sides. Maybe let me
Okay,
work
sir.
it out, and then you'll just see how I work it out or what I do.
Okay, sir.
So do you agree that without us having to throw the bones, 1/tan is the same as cos over sine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's fine. At least we agree on that one. Here, we are having sine over that. So that means I've started with the left-hand side. Nay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then I will be having, let's say, sine x times cos x. And then there I have cos squared x. That you plus it with sine squared x. You agree there, Mos?
Yes, sir. That was my final step,
Okay.
sir.
Then it means I have 1 over that. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Cos x there. It looks like there's nothing much I can do there.
Yes, sir.
It looks like there's nothing much I can do. Let's try to see the right-hand side. And then when it comes to the right-hand side, all I can say is that tan, maybe straight away, let me do this and say sine that over, what is it? Cos
Time,
x, and then
times.
this is, okay, so we should just say times and
Yes.
save some time there. So we will say times what? 1 over nay.
Yes, sir. Science grade.
Is sine squared x. It looks like it's done because when you cancel this with that, you remain with 1 over cos x times sine x. Do you agree there?
Yes, sir. That was my final step, sir.
Yes, then it means left and right are the same.
Uh, oh.
Mm,
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. I see it now. I thought I was.
yes.
Thank you, sir.
So the confusion part, which is always what they try to confuse you with, this one starts with sine followed by a cos. And this one, how you work it out, it ends up like that. But you just need to know that it's the same. It's like 2 times 4 is the same as 4 times 2. That's 8.
Oh, sir, thank you, sir. I see it, sir.
Now you see, nay.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Then it's fine. Let me quickly check something here. Okay. Let me give you this one. So it's all about trying to do as many as you can, editing. It's all about this, honorable member. Then you will be able to notice these tricks. And they are not easy to crack these tricks. It's not easy to crack them in an exam because there you'll be panicking. You'll be thinking about time. You'll be thinking about the next question. You'll be worrying about the question that you did. You are not sure if you're trying to think of it. Imagine your mind operating like that. You just won't make it. So you don't necessarily fail because you don't know, but you fail because you are actually trying to figure out a lot of things within a short space of time. But the moment you know all these tricks, when you get to exam, you just apply. A 3-hour exam can even take you 1 hour, 30 minutes, and then you're done. So there's another one, Didintle. Also, give it a try and see how far you can go. So that one, it's actually simplified. It's not an identity where you need to prove.
So, sir,
Hmm.
um,
Difficult.
so I got to, yes, sir, a little bit, sir. I got to a point, but I stopped. I don't know if I should continue. May I please tell you what I did very fast, sir?
Okay, let's go for it.
Okay,
What
so,
am I writing?
sir, in the first step, I basically changed the cos to 1 minus sine squared theta.
Okay, let me write it down. So what am I writing? I'm writing cos squared theta now.
No, you're writing 1 minus sine squared theta. Am I over
1,
minus sine squared theta, sir? In
okay,
brackets.
inside the bracket.
Yes, sir. And then I said open bracket 1 plus sine squared theta over cos squared theta.
Oh, I think I see. Okay,
Did I
okay.
overcomplicate it, sir?
Yes, I think so. Maybe let me quickly work it out.
Okay, sir.
Let me quickly work it out. So, for me, I will say I always want to remove the brackets as my starting point. So that means I will have cos squared angle that I will have to plus it with. Obviously, I need to multiply that tan squared by cos squared of an angle. What is tan? Tan is sine squared angle divided by cos squared angle. So you always want to start with where tan is. That should be your starting point.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Then it looks like what you can do is just to cancel that. No, not that one, but cos with cos. Can you see that with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, then it means you have a cos squared that plus sine squared that. Do you agree?
Yes, sir. Then the answer is 1.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, okay, sir. And
So whether you want to pray and still pray in tongue, and you still want to roll, you still want to cry, call Jesus many times and all of that. And yeah, you don't need to do all of
yes, sir.
the thing.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I'm hoping that you've learned something, Didintle. Just make sure that you continue to attend upcoming lessons. You will see that you will definitely be ahead because you've just learned some tactics. You don't necessarily need to do this simple stuff, but when it comes to this topic, it's all about learning the tactics. And you'll be fine. And I'm sure you can see what I mean when I say the tactics.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Definitely.
yes, okay. I think we can leave it here, honorable member, until we meet again on our next lesson.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye, sir.
Okay.